Hello and welcome to another First Impressions video brought to you by MMO Play. What's this? This isn't Guild Wars 2. No, this is Guild Wars 1. We're taking a look at some of our old favorites. And we're going to go through and look at the original, the ones building up to the sequel that we're all looking forward to later this month. This is just the base set. You see I do have the 2 expansions. I did play a lot of this as the game came out. This is probably one of my favorite free-to-play games I've ever messed with. But it's one of those games I never got deeply into because I never had a full guild that was playing with me. We're going to make just an Elementalist on the PvE, the role-playing characters. I'm not going to make a PvP character today. You saw I've done it. I've done my fair share of PvP. I loved the Messmer. That was one of my favorite Messmer and Dark Age of Camelot Shaman are my 2 favorite classes in any MMO ever. So I did like this game. I'm looking forward to trying to. Hopefully we can bring you some more coverage when it comes out later this month. And it looks like I got to load a lot of assets for maps, so we'll come back in a sec. There we go, we got that done. I did just load it off the base CDs only. I had to patch or update. So you can just see here's a quest indicator. This game has been out for quite a while, so... Oop. I don't know if they can jump in this game, actually. Space will reverse you, so be careful with that. And we're going to come out over to this guy, and pretty basic. I don't remember having capes. I remember the blue and the red capes being in PvP, so that's a little different to me. One of the nice things about Guild Wars 1, at least, was you don't need to group with people to do most of the content. You can group with NPCs and they'll fill in some gaps. There was some content that you just needed active, smart, intelligent players. You could sort of control the NPCs, not well. It was hard. But you could play the game like I am, solo. You can use NPCs to help when you get a little higher level and need some help. You can group with players. All this is instanced. The only area that isn't is like those city hubs. So this was one of the first games that came up with the idea of instancing to let you have large servers of people, but not have everyone bogged down. You can see I'm just looking through some of the screens. L for quest. Skill system. As you level up, you get skill points. You put them in your different trees, and that makes them better. We'll look at that possibly later. Putting points in my fire tree makes my fire spells do more damage. And we're going to move over here, and we're going to kill some stuff. Oh, I remember these guys. Unfortunately, I don't have any spells right now, so I'm just going to have to do this. Thankfully, they're level 0. This quest, I just have to come over here, kill a couple of these guys, loot the fins, and head back. So it is a quest leveling game. This isn't quite like Guild Wars 2 with the persistent worlds and the random events, which are kind of quest-ish, kind of not. This is more of a WoW style, but with instancing. The thing that was really nice I liked was the separation of PvE and PvP. In PvE, you unlock skills which you can use for your PvP characters. So... And you can also PvP to earn them, or microtransaction your way to unlock them sooner. But playing PvE didn't really make you any stronger. It just gave you abilities that you could unlock through PvE or PvP. It was kind of a nice system back then. This Guild Wars 1 does use the whole idea of a trinity. You do have a tank, you do have a healer, and you do have DPS. They're trying to do away with that in 2. I don't know how successful it is. I've heard some people saying everyone tanks, everyone heals, everyone avoids damage. I've heard some people saying it's kind of there, it's just harder. So, yeah, I got some skills. I got a fireball, and then I got another lets me restore health when I cast a spell. Okay, that's good. Means I'll stay topped off. You also see I have, on my blue, my mana bar, I regen 4 per tick. It depends on what kind of armor you're wearing. Mostly different classes have different armor, gives you different amounts back. And some spells will actually reduce. You see there I can teleport right to another quest hub that I've been to before. That's handy for just fast traveling between cities. This is kind of the intro zone. You'll eventually fight your way through here. This is a story. This is before the Char came and destroyed Ascalon. And the Char are actually a race in the new game. I'm kind of curious about playing them. You can also have a secondary class. I'm an Elementalist. I'm going to go Elementalist Messmer. Having it as a secondary class means I do have the abilities, but I don't have... There's like a unique skill that only you can get if you're primary. So I'm going to go play Elementalist Messmer. I don't know why. I think Elementalist Monk is the one you usually do in PvE, so you can heal yourself just a little. Like the game, check it out. It is no subscription. I know you do have to pay for the box, but if you just want to get into some Guild Wars and don't want to wait a few more weeks for Guild Wars 2, hey, this is still a fun game. It's just a little dated. And until then, well, Guild Wars 2 is coming out soon. We'll try to do some coverage. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to go try to work on some more quests.